And here we are. Welcome back to the Star Wars Hunters podcast. I am here with the Forever DMs, and we are going to continue with this epic combat that is going on currently within the Omega Station. The party confronting the crime lord Plizz with his deception and lies, fooling the droid mind into thinking that sand was the most precious item on the station and using that credit to purchase the debt of the station. The party has decided that that's not going to happen anymore. Combat ensued, which resulted in grenades being thrown, which resulted in the droid mind seeing them as a threat, and so the airlock has been opened. And as this combat is going on, the airlock is currently sucking them out,
which is different from other things.
Airlock didn't even ask.
Positions are important here.
Airlock doesn't ask. Airlock just does. So with that, we are at the top of round 4 as we
have to have a plan.
Immediately go back into combat music.
This is the one time I regret high initiative.
Yep, and Fisk, you are at the top of the round. Right after you is the lair action, just so you remember.
Right. Let's see. So from where I'm at, I can see Watt. How well attached is Watt at the moment?
He's if I remember, he's C-clamped against the terminal right now.
Yeah, I look like Wile E. Coyote got hit in the belly by a 2x4 and just folded in half around it. Watt does have claws and can climb, but who knows?
What's that term? Yeah. I'm gonna show stupidity. What's arboreal?
Like arboreal has to do with trees.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
animals that have the ability to climb trees.
Animals that predominantly live in their arboreal. I think that's the term.
I think that's true.
I think you used that correct.
Oh wow, I'd be surprised if I
correctly.
did. my
if you didn't, then I'm throwing my hat in as being wrong with you.
My southern education is paying off.
Arboreal. Nice. Google believes you.
Awesome.
All right. So from where I'm at here, having thrown my last major grenade and everyone else that's around is kind of on a 1-by-1 basis here, I'm going to use a bonus action to pull out a power cell and reload my sniper rifle and plopping it down on the droid mind here in front of me, laying down over top of it to try and hold myself in place against the pull of the void out the door. I will take a shot at this guy.
Oh, okay. That guy. I was looking in the other direction.
And I think the game is still paused. Could we get that unpaused?
Yep. There you go.
Much appreciated. Let's see. Is there a button to reload in here, or do I just have to?
I think there is.
I'll figure it out. Tech. Starting off with boom. So that's an at 20.
Oh, jeez. All downhill from here.
So we'll roll damage on that, and I'm going to give it... We'll just add 12 to whatever it rolls here on a normal hit for the crit. Yeah, so that's 25 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
All right, 25 points of damage. As he is leveling his blaster, pointing at one of your friends. You can't tell if he's pointing at Thule's back or if he's pointing at Watt in the distance, but as he's leveling off, this sniper rifle bolt just flies down your barrel and just intersects with his eyeball, burning a hole straight through his retina. He had 7 hit points.
Yeah, I'm ready to
do it.
He has none now.
Yeah, so I guess from there I'm gonna reposition myself back around just a little bit, get myself nice and grounded before the next little bit happens here, and that will be the end of my turn.
All right, so top of the round right after Tisk, since players win ties when it comes to lair actions, I need everyone to roll a strength saving throw unless you can justify another ability that you want to use to keep yourself from being pulled closer to the airlock. As I start rolling off for the baddies. First ruffian, he passes, does not. The unconscious one automatically fails, so 5, 10 unconscious people automatically fail. This ruffian, he passes, he stays put. Plizz, he fails actually. and gets pulled 5, 10 as he's scrambling and being pulled by his tail towards the thing, trying to pull his way back towards Thule. And I'm gonna delete this guy. All right, let's see. That's Alexander. Oh, the astromech. Astromech fails and is pulled away from Alexander.
Then Alexander's getting drunk with him because he's grabbing on.
Okay.
That's a nat 1 from Tisk.
Oh,
So you tell me what happens.
with a natural 1. You know what? Instead of going around one side or going the other, you get pulled over and you're drugged through the hologram of the droid mine, ending up on the other side.
You just proved the Wizard of Oz isn't real.
I would like to roll this roll with technology because I'm actively in the fucking panel right now.
I can go with that.
Okay, so that's a 17.
17. You're good. You barely feel anything. Like you just feel air rushing outside. Thule, what'd you roll?
So Thule rolled a 22, and he is just actively laughing at Plizz getting pulled away from him.
Okay. Your droid, Shug?
Where you going, little bitch?
You wanted 5 minutes. Where the fuck you going?
It's like, why you
Bunny and
running?
Hutties.
Why you running?
In
Why you
Huttese
running?
all the time. Yeah. Everything Thule says to Plizz is in Huttese.
All right, and your droid?
Oh, I didn't even roll. That is 14.
14. He gets pulled 10 feet.
Oh no, it's fine.
15's the threshold.
Got it.
So,
I just see his little droid arm trying to grab onto Thule, and he just can't get there.
all right, and I believe from the stun grenade that went off, they still roll every round to see if they wake up, right?
Correct.
Okay, what was the DC? Might have reached it. I remember it was a con save. I think it was a con save.
14?
If it's a 14...
DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah, this guy finally, after being drugged into the wall, as he smacks into the wall, he wakes up. He's been out for 4 rounds. He's got the Robin Williams. He doesn't know what year it is, as he's like looking around and trying to assess. That was at the end of his round. So this ruffian who made his save looks at Alexander, looks at you guys. He will step 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 up here to Plizz, and he's going to...
Can he move that far with the doors going right now?
Oh
is he
yeah,
dashing that
that's
far?
that's right. It's thank you. It's been a week. 5, 10, 15. That is as far as he's gonna move.
Wait.
I forgot about the difficult terrain. He's gonna pull a blaster rifle and he's firing a shot at Thule. Thule, you still have a defensive barrier up.
I have +2 AC. Yep.
Yeah, I have a feeling even with his bonuses, that's not gonna hit you. But we'll see.
My AC's not good.
That's a 12.
Oh no, that won't hit. Yay!
So, the astromech is going to try to move back as he goes 5, 10, 15, and that's his full movement. Shug, it is your turn or your droid's turn, however you want to do it.
I am going to continue my attempts to shut the doors.
Okay.
So I remember you had us doing like skill challenges, so I don't know how deep I am into it, but I've succeeded twice.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna continue my technology checks. Oh, that's a nat fucking 20. It's a 29
Nice.
total.
Yeah.
So as Shug, as you're sitting in there, you have rerouted one wire, rerouted another. You don't even you are working as fast as you can within this build. Yeah, I can't do math. What's 4 times 6?
24.
24.
6, 24.
24 seconds. That's how long this combat has been going on. 24 seconds.
Yeah.
So within 24 seconds, you have rerouted every system you can think of, pulling a wire and just slamming it together as quickly as you can. It sparks. It's like Chevy Chase putting the lights together in fucking National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Like, it's just boom, sparks fly out from inside the panel, and as soon as it does, you hear a ka-chunk, and the air rushing out starts to slow as you believe you've shut the airlock door.
What's going on out there? I think I got it. And then I will act with my droid now. So what is the situation with Alexander and the astromech?
What is going on with
Did
Alexander?
they both get pulled out?
Alexander, at Watt's behest, threw himself headlong into the rushing decompression to rescue the astromech. because the astromech crit somebody is now a part of the revolution, whether they like it or not.
I remember this. Yeah.
And so Alexander got drugged with him because he failed the airlock save. But there is a gouge from where his vibroblade was just lodged in the floor. This just jagged tear across the floor plating.
Is this the airlock that's being shut, or is it further out?
It's further out.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna focus on the people that are still in here then. This guy and this guy, these are both still alive, right?
Yep.
But this one is not?
He is unconscious still.
He's unconscious, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna launch a detonator here, which means it's gonna hit this guy as well.
Okay.
I need to check. Give me 1 second.
I didn't know if you're using an object or making an attack.
It's my droid. It's a spell, though. Make a ranged tech attack against a creature.
But still an attack roll, yeah.
Yeah.
So Thule, seeing this little droid reach for him and miss, be like, no, little buddy, you're on your own. And he will have advantage on the attack roll, and he can add I forgot to do this for Jacob, he can add a +2 to damage.
Oh, shit.
From my rage modifier.
Okay, let's see how. That's another nat 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna deal 2d4 instead of the 1d4. No. Oh wait, but is this guy?
Or plus d4. Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, 4 plus. Okay.
It's D4 +2.
So it's 8 points of. Oh wait, no. This is not. Sorry, this is the detonator, not. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Detonator is 1d6 fire damage, so it's 2d6 fire damage.
Plus 1d6. Right, because we did a max damage roll.
Yes.
And then-
sorry.
yeah.
Six. Sorry.
So they get no saving throw. It's just flat damage.
Yeah, I mean, wait, it's an attack roll
Okay.
instead. But the one adjacent to him. So the first guy takes the full damage, and then the one adjacent makes a dex save or takes 1d4 fire damage.
He's unconscious. He's gonna fail it.
Okay. So here's the damage then. It's 13 points of damage for the first guy,
Okay.
and then 7 points. Do I get to add Sean's 2 on top of that?
Does it
for the
add-
second guy?
Does it add the damage, Sean?
It's just for if the attack hits an enemy, like the first enemy. I don't
Okay.
think it has residual effects.
So it was 13 and then 7.
7. All right, so the first guy, you throw this detonator, boom, goes up like a Molotov cocktail. You immolate him. He just burns, and you smell like smoldering Trandoshan just hit the ground on fire.
Gross.
As it does, and the crackling and the sparking of him kind of smells like fried catfish, because alligator tastes like catfish. The fire licking off of him and attacking. How much did you do to the other guy?
7.
7 points of damage. He wakes up.
On taking damage, he would wake up.
Yeah. He wakes up screaming on fire.
The best kind of way to wake up.
Best part of waking up is fire in your crotch.
Depends on if you have red hair or not.
All right. So that's Shug. That's your droid. Is that your round?
So yeah, but my droid is going to then fly back this way and then give Thule the little lighter thumbs up after exploding that guy.
Nice.
And
Good job, little buddy.
no more difficult terrain, by the way.
Oh, cool. Okay.
All right. And so that ends. All right. So we're coming to Plizz's turn as the wind starts pulling his bulbous body, well, thinner bulbous body than a regular Hut's, towards the airlock. He pushes himself up on his arms as he laughs, and he rushes forward. And let's see. So he's gonna run. He starts slithering forward as quick as he can. He jumps up in the air and brings the elbow down on the Thule, like full hut in the air as he brings it down. And that is going to be a slam attack.
Did he bounce off the console like the top rope? Is he doing the people's elbow?
Yeah.
The Hut's elbow.
Yeah, he comes back, he springs his tail back off the console and shoots himself up as he brings his elbow down. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
That just barely hits. I smell what.
So you are going to take, max damage as you take 13 points of damage, and then I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
The last time you had me roll a dex save for him, it was for the grapple effect. Can I roll a contested athletics instead? As I would not be trying to get out of his way, I would just be overpowering him in
This,
contest.
I believe you're allowed to choose.
Yeah, this
Unless
says
it's specific.
the slam attack. The
I
target
wanna-
must succeed a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
That's all it says, or become grappled.
And I'm assuming I can see this occurring.
Oh yeah, you see it coming. You're like looking at it like, oh
No.
crap.
I don't know. Can you see him?
He's the Rock. He's not John Cena, so I do believe I see him coming. That's a 17.
17, you barely pass it.
See, he catches me across the chin, and I step back out of his way.
All right, as you do that, he very angrily and spins, and as you dodge the grapple from his first attack, he does have a multi-attack. You look as this huge tail starts coming at you in a tail swipe as he attacks you with his tail, and that is going to be a 19 to hit.
Will also hit.
This one doesn't have a grapple because he's just hitting you with his butt. Now
we switched to being Rikishi. We switched from the Rock to Rikishi.
So, I mean, if he grapples you with his ass cheeks, that's a whole different problem. The clinch.
It never looked fun watching WWE back in the day.
All right, that's not.
That is a mental image. Just a caked up hut that I will never unsee.
His ass is nothing but cake.
All right. What'd that booty do?
What that booty do is 14 points of damage. Is what that booty do.
Magic.
Thule is not feeling great.
He just got slapped with hut ass. Of course, he's not. Hot ass.
Taking
And not the good kind.
recently air compressed hot to the face. Thule actually buckles down to a knee before standing back up to face this guy. He is not looking great at all.
I didn't hear no bell.
Right.
All right, so that's Plizz's turn. Okay, I fucking love hut wrestlers now. This is so much fun. So Ruffian's turn. The guy that hasn't been hit this entire time. You know what?
Holy fuck.
He hasn't been hit. He's been awake this whole time, and he's never been pulled by the door.
What's he been doing the whole time?
You know what? I just rolled
Does he need a new job?
5.
We might be
10,
hiring.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
He's pressing the door
Yo,
to
I'm out.
open.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, he's calmly just walking towards the exit.
Right, because if he moves quickly, we might notice. He might get away with it.
He's whistling.
All right, twirling a cane. What? It's your turn.
All right, Alexander is gonna run. I can't control Alexander. That's okay.
Oh, it's not his.
No,
it's not his turn.
I've been using them kind of interchangeably because he
Yep.
operates on my initiative.
That's just one of the annoying things that we have to deal with Foundry and us controlling little things.
I think there's a way to fix it, but I'll look into it later. Not right now.
Short version, he moves and dashes to get up next to Watt, and then he uses his bonus action to perform the help action.
Okay.
And then Watt is anchoring down. So Alexander like deploys all these different plugs and jacks and cables that you're like, where did that come from?
You don't want to know.
Yeah. And Watt is gonna buckle down and go ham to try to get through the firewall. I rolled a dirty 20 to try to
Said 19 with some work done.
yeah. It's a 19.
It's
It's got an upgrade.
Nepo baby 20.
Yeah.
right.
All right, so with that, you have succeeded your third time as well. And as you do, you can see that manually the airlock has already been shut. But as you gain control of the station, the alerts get shut down, the alarm starts going off, and you hear the goosh on the unlock of compressed air as the doors start opening.
I would like to try to keep the door closed
Okay,
if possible.
I'll say with a Nepo baby 20 and you succeeding 3 times, you're able to stop the doors from opening and you keep them locked.
There's a little screen that on the door in front of the Trandoshan that just pops up, and it's Watt's face. Don't go anywhere. That's it for me. That's my turn.
All right, so that's Alexander. Now it's Thule. Oh yeah, Thule, I see your health now. That's pretty low.
Oh yeah, buddy. We single digits over here.
Oh shit, my bad, dude. I have a bonus action. Hold tight. Randy?
Thule gets shot in the butt with a dart.
Yep.
So Thule has officially soaked up 48 points of damage. Probably more since I've been raging, but 48 true points of damage.
You have been halving all this damage coming from Plizz, right? Yeah.
Suli, at the end of my turn, you don't know how it hit you in the ass, but there's this dart that goes ting, 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 ting around the room and slams into your ass as you get hit with a Kolto pack for 7 hit points, healing back. That was my bonus action. Apologies.
I think, wasn't it just last week we referenced the movie Wanted and bending bullets?
Yeah.
Yep.
I am Angelina Jolie, and you just bent that around to my ass.
I think we all
That
want
got
to bend it
weird.
around
Remind
Angie Jolie's ass.
I don't like how
I liked it.
I'm surprisingly here for it.
high school me would have been very thrilled with how I've...
Oh, hackers, her.
Cool.
Oh, her and hackers.
Focus, Bill. Focus.
I am.
Oh, no, focus on the wrong thing. I know you've been unveiling things to us today, but that's not it. So, Thule is going to, having dodged the grapple and then lunged forward just a little bit too soon to catch the tail to the face. He is going to double back with the electro hammer, and having been just recently hit in the ass, he is going to recklessly do it, as he's a little confused about how he got hit in the ass while he's targeting this person in front of him.
He's got hut tail to the face, sharp pains in his ass. He doesn't know what's going on.
It's a bad 6 seconds for Thule. All right, let's see what we got. 2 14s for a 14 with a really good PR team that makes it a dirty 20.
That is definitely going to hit Plizz.
All right, I also need a dexterity saving throw, DC 13.
Dexterity saving throw. That is going to be with a -1, so a 15.
Succeeds. And does
Bastard.
not take any lightning damage or become shocked. For situational bonus, if I just put +1, would that add? We'll see how that goes. It's a solid. Okay, so yeah, 14 points of kinetic damage as the electro hammer comes down on.
Is that plus your rage as well?
No, which is
So
strange.
+2, right?
So 16 points, yeah, because it's +1 from the weapon that Watt made me, I think, right? And then
What does everything?
so that's 1d10 +4 +2 +1, so it should be 16.
16 points of damage in total.
Yes, kinetic damage.
Okay, so I'm looking at Plizz's character sheet, and I saw something I haven't seen before.
Oh.
Physicality is a feat. That's what it is on his character sheet. The hut
Okay.
adds his strength modifier instead of his charisma for intimidation checks.
Yeah,
I like
that's
it.
cool.
Yeah, I was like, huh, that's neat. Anyways,
It's not something listed on the 5e feet list on the website, so must
racial
be
ability.
class. Yeah, must be class specific or something. That's cool.
all right, so you take 16 points of damage in total. That's it.
Yes.
All right.
And then since he's not shocked, I can't move away from him. So that's gonna end my turn right there.
Okay.
So,
All right, top of the round.
Okay.
Tisk.
How is Plizz looking here?
He's looking pretty good and pretty confident that he's going to take Thule down.
All right. So, given that one dude walked away and there's not a grouping of them down there anymore, I'm just gonna post up here and try and help out Thule. So, as I roll back down the side of this console and come back down to my feet, 2 things happen. I pull a charge off of my belt and bonus action chuck it in front of me, and then as that happens, the sniper rifle comes back down into the hand that just threw the grenade as I take another shot at Plizz. So first things first, for the where is it, features, where are you at? Come back. Explosive charge. I need him to make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
This is Plizz.
Yeah, and it's a small enough radius I would not hit anybody else over there. It's just Plizz.
What's the DC?
12
I rolled a 12 on the die,
-1, right?
but it's a -1.
Nice. So that's going to be, I believe that's 2d4 plus 2 at the moment. Yeah, plus 2. That's a squat roll. So 5 points of damage
Okay.
and a sniper rifle shot.
Well, he is officially below triple digits.
oh dear.
All right. Well, that's not good.
Really senses something in the force and wheezes heavily.
So that's a 19 to hit.
Plizz again?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you definitely hit Plizz.
for 9 points of damage.
All right, the sniper bolt hits squarely into his hut hide, and you see, boom, right into it, and you just see a smoking crater on the side of his skin, but he is still trying to wail on Thule. Get over here.
That is
No means no.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's going to be it for me.
All right, this
I'll hop down. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Can you just move me like one space up?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so this this ruffian kind of finally coming to after getting slammed into the wall. He looks around. He sees what's going on. He sees his friend burning. He sees the dead bodies of all the other guys around him. And he will roll, and he fails as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to dash 5, 10, 15.
Deuces.
And he starts pounding on the door as well next to the other guy.
Some real loyal henchmen Plizz has got going on here.
And
I think we had a really compelling case against Plizz
I think we had a great
that
case,
these
yeah.
guys were all very aware of.
I agree.
and still running off of that ability used on the droid, command, which is basically just command. How long does that last?
It was, I don't know. Here, let me look at the wording.
Yeah.
If it's just like command, then that's literally like the next turn they're supposed to do the thing, and then that's it. How that reads for this.
It was
hang
a
on.
little different. It's basically command with a little difference to it.
It says the target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. But the command was help us, and so I think you have to kind of determine if it's gonna like stop now that it has killed that guy. So it did help us.
Okay, so
And we do have control over the entire main system, if that's what it reports to.
So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so that's within its movement. As it looks at the guy that's on the ground on fire, and it extends a rod. It looks like he's about to put out the fire when at the end of the little extension, a blaster bolt comes out. With a 6, he shoots the ground next to the guy.
The guy writhes away in pain just at the right time.
And that is Shug and his droid.
Yeah, I have no way of healing you, Sean, but my droid does.
All right.
All right, so it just finished giving you the thumb up, and then it watches you get just fucking bitch slapped by this hut, and so the fucking lighter retracts, and then the little fucking needle thing comes out, and it shoots a little back to dart at you. The wording on this is weird. You have to use your reaction to use this. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm out of my other one, so that's absolutely fine.
Fuck
okay.
this shit, I'm out.
The back to back.
Yeah. All right, so you're gonna heal for 7 points of damage. That's all I got.
Nice. That's wonderful. Back up to 20.
Yeah. All right. Maybe that'll make you last another round, hopefully.
It'll keep it for at least 2 rounds the way things are going.
Okay, so that's the droid, and that was an action, so I can't really... Can I take the action, a bonus action for me? Yes, I can. Cool. I'm going to take the help action as a bonus action, and it is going to paint as a target and give me advantage.
Okay, trying to remember what we were using for that. Mark.
Do you have a fairy fire kind of thing? Marked? Okay.
Well, so this isn't the Hunter's Mark thing. This is just the help action giving me advantage.
Oh, there's a target.
okay.
There's a targeted one. Okay.
Our droids can give us the help action as a bonus action.
Oh, so it's
only
not
not.
a
Specifically,
status.
but only. No, that's what I was saying. Yeah, this is not the Hunter's Mark thing.
Gotcha.
Or Ranger's Quarry or whatever the fuck it is. Okay, that's the droid. And then Shug. So Bill, I would like to not be in this space. And since they're kind of in combat with each other, do I have any idea of knowing if I'm going to provoke an attack of opportunity here?
He seems pretty occupied with Thule. Now,
okay.
I will say...
Actually, no, I'm an idiot. I have cunning action. I can disengage as a bonus action.
Yeah.
So I do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to use my little wrist blaster against Plizz here. And I get advantage because of my droid, which means I get sneak attack. Okay, so what's my bonus? Does a 17 hit Plizz?
Definitely.
Okay, cool.
Skipping away.
Yeah. All right, 10. That's 15 points of damage
Hey.
Hit.
with my sneak attack. Cool.
That's a solid hit.
Yeah, that was I almost max damage there. That's my turn. Yeah, that was bonus action, and movement.
I'm coming to Lee to stay up.
Okay, so with that being said, he's been shot. He's been exploded, but he's still coming. As
What? Because he has multi-attack. Get your head out of the gutter, Jacob.
Just sitting here and re-listening to every phrase that everyone has said over the last couple of rounds here. It's entertaining. Go ahead. I'm good.
He comes in for 2 slam attacks on Thule. One is going to be a 26, and the other probably not going to do anything. It's a 13.
The 13 finally misses, but yeah, the 26 will hit just this once.
All right, he comes in with both his arms, bringing them both up and pulling them right down on top of. As you take 8 points of kinetic damage, and I need to see that dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie. Dex. Saving throws do not count as ability checks, correct?
I think they do.
Oh, 4. So that's
I don't
probably
think
not
it
gonna
matters. Yeah.
It's gonna be a 5.
5. He wraps.
Do you have inspiration or anything?
I gave
I have
everybody
the
inspiration last
from
week.
last
I
week.
said,
yeah.
didn't we all get inspiration
Yeah.
last week?
Everybody did.
I said you
If I
have to
can
use it. I'm just a reminder that we have it.
Well, how would it? So I rolled with advantage. How would I just re-roll 1 die as an inspiration
No, I
point?
use
How
the
does
Yeah, I
that
think
work?
I use the Baldur's Gate 3 rules. Reroll them both.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
cool.
okay.
I mean, that's what happens in Baldur's Gate when you
Dex.
use advantage. When you use initiative, like
There
inspiration
we
Much
go.
better.
on advantage.
That becomes a 20 with some work done, or a 19 with some work done. Sorry.
All right, so he wraps both arms around you, and he almost interlocks his fingers as he's got you squeezing, but you're able to throw him off of you.
I remember. I look over at Watt, who just shot me in the ass, and I see the way they are just grappled down hard, and I'm like, "Not me, not me," and I slip out of it.
Not today, Satan.
Not today, Satan. That's right. For me, it might be the other way. Not today, Jesus. But I'll take it.
All right, so that is Plizz's turn. As Ruffian 1 will continue to try to open the door. As he starts pressing the buttons, this is going to be fun. Give me a contested tech check. What? Since you're holding the door shut.
On the off chance that this works, because I have administrative level access now, can I get that at advantage?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Suck it, random thug number 4.
Yeah, he's just pressing buttons. And on that note, it's Watt's turn.
All right. As a bonus action, Watt just like almost unthinkingly reloads Alexander's grenade launcher, but Tisk is not here. If Jacob was sitting at his desk and not taking care of his child, he would see Watt just like juggling this grenade because he accidentally dropped it, and Alexander grabs it and loads it. Then Watt, because I did not move for the last turn, I now have my ability to double my move speed again. So we're going 5,
Isn't that a
10,
tabaxi ability?
20. It sounds right. 25, 30, 35, 40. I literally climb over top of the AI droid console where Tisk just tumbled through the hologram. Watt like leaps through it like a spider monkey. Tisk, you got to see Watt reloading Alexander's grenade launcher, but
Nice.
instead of looking like a flawless thing, it looked like Watt almost dropped a live grenade at your feet. But when I get there, I am then going to spend my bonus action. Thule, as you lunge backwards to get out of that grapple, you feel 4 sets of claws dig into your back as Watt has just spider monkeyed onto your back for just a moment. And then he does this kick flip off of you, right? But as he does, there's this handful of syringes left behind, and you are stuck with an improved medipack. The medpack is a quick action-filled syringe with a concentrated dose of Colto. As an action, you use it to restore hit points, yada, yada, yada. The creature rolls 3 dice equal to the size of their hit die, and re-rolled the amount plus their constitution modifier.
Pretty sure I used 12s.
I think you do.
Yeah.
So you're rolling 3d12 plus con.
12 plus. Nice.
It's a
For
good
24,
roll.
right?
Nice.
And
I'll take it.
as Watt lands from the backflip off of Thule, it's the Black Widow pose, like 100%. And Thule, you look back to see Watt, and you're about to say something to thank, and then you're blasted by this grenade as Alexander then uses his action to launch the grenade at at Plizz and hits him right in the cake. And I now need Tisk to tell me what grenades do during.
Is that just a
standard
frag grenade? Okay, so first off, it is anyone within 10 feet. So I think you cleared it.
Yeah, it like bounces off his butt and then just lands there.
Cool. Yeah. So DC 14 dexterity saving throw, and it's 2d10 kinetic damage.
15.
So half of 2d10 then.
All right, I'll go ahead and roll it real quick. 10.
Oh my
God.
that is great.
Can I spend my inspiration to force him to re-roll? Feel free to say no.
I don't think that works that way. Nice try,
It doesn't. I'm stretching. Watt is yes handing. So he takes 10 points after the halving.
Yeah. Even half,
Hell
that's
yeah.
still 10. That's legit.
And then it is Tuli's turn. Watt's doing work, y'all.
Right? Yeah, Thule is just a sponge. You all are doing the real work here. All right. Cool. So seeing all the support, Thule is rallied and will again throw away all regard for self and attack recklessly with his electric.
That was almost a nat 20.
Right? Fucking the 2s are always deceptive.
+1.
17 to hit.
Don't forget about the
18,
+1.
18 to hit, yeah.
You definitely hit.
All right, I need a DC 13 dex save.
That's a 7.
Nice.
Nice. So he will become shocked. He will also take 4 points of lightning damage. And let me roll this out. That's +3, so 14 points of kinetic damage as well. So a total of 18 points of damage.
Nice.
As he becomes shocked and cannot take reactions, Thule shoves himself away from Plizz, runs over here, puts his feet up against the console, and uses his bonus action to launch himself back
He goes off the rope.
and re-deliver the same pain that was impressed upon him. That is another 4 points of kinetic damage as his strength resonates through the floorboards. I believe Shug would also take that, but it looks like, I don't know.
You said.
So it's 5 feet
Oh yeah, Shug's out of that.
from where I land. So
Yeah,
You're right there. We're all
Yes,
good.
Shug's not in that.
perfect. So that's a total of 22 points of damage for that turn, and we
It would
stun.
work.
All right, top of the round, Tisk.
Okay, so now how is Plizz looking?
Not happy. He's shocking.
He done be
He
shooketh.
Yep.
So I don't get a lot left for options here. So,
When in doubt, throw a grenade.
yeah. So having expended the sniper rifle again, I drop it back down onto the console next to me, pull off another explosive charge, and this time pull out a heavy blaster. So that's bonus action and action as the heavy blaster comes out. And so basically repeat of next round, just no sniper rifle this time. So explosive charge first, DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
That is a
Holy shit, that's Jason Bourne.
16.
A 16, I think he just takes nothing. Or is it half on that? No, still half. Okay. Nope, not minus. So not a lot, but so 3 points of kinetic damage. And then the heavy pistol isn't that
nice.
fucking 20.
Hell yeah.
So just quick draw on that
That's very Han Solo of you.
from the hip.
The Han Solo
so
at the end of the Han Solo movie.
Absolutely.
not bad. 9 plus 8, so 17
Good God. Okay.
points of energy damage. And at the end of the turn, I just call out, "Give it up, please. The bounty's come due."
You little bitch. Sorry, he didn't actually say that. I just said it under my breath.
No, I picture Shug going, "Yeah, you little bitch."
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
You said it
I'm
under
totally
your
a
breath
yes
out
man.
loud.
All right.
Shook has a giant sign that says round 5. He doesn't know where he's got it, but he's now.
But I never seen.
No, Thule
That's an insult in the Hut Society.
Thule looks like Rocky. He's got the swollen eye and like blood coming out of his mouth. The funniest meme I've ever seen was for Black Friday, and it's at the end of Rocky, and he's holding a TV up. He's like, "Adrian, I got a TV!" All right. So, Tisk, was that the end of your turn?
That is it for me, yeah.
All right. So this ruffian at the door, he's going to provide the help action on the other ruffian to give him advantage for when he tries to do a tech check it later on. So that's it. And this ruffian, dodging the astromech's shot that nearly got him, he will roll, and he stands up. And as he stands up, he is going to take... okay. It's going to be with disadvantage. Okay, he point blank pulls a heavy blaster and shoots the astromech droid.
Oh no!
Oh man.
Oh no.
Watt's about to go fucking ballistic.
Right?
How
Like
many hit points does this thing have?
you don't fuck with mechs, you don't fuck with noodles. Like those are the rules.
Max damage. The astromech droid takes 10 points of damage.
This dude just signed his fucking death warrant.
He blasted off some of the armor plating, but the astromech is still alive. Now
That's impressive. I'm here for this.
Now it's the astromech's turn. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so he will take a blaster shot at this guy that is going to hit and does 5 points of damage.
I love that these two are just standing there using ranged weapons at point blank range back and forth at each other.
Chug, it's your turn.
All right, how is that astromech looking? Like, does he look like really fucked up?
No. I mean, he's got a panel blown off, but other than that, he's good.
Okay, that doesn't sound like he needs that much help. All right, so I'm gonna... Do I shock prod him? See, if I do the detonator, you're gonna take damage, Sean. I don't want to do that. So yeah, I have to shock prod him.
I am raging. You can do whatever you want. I'm raging and I'm almost back up to full health.
It's fire damage though.
I am resistant to such things.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm quite blubberous and very well insulated.
all right, cool. So we're gonna do it. I'm gonna make a ranged attack on.
Make those rosy cheeks a little rosier.
That's right. Right.
Just a 19 to hit the hut, and then Sean, roll a dex saving throw.
Yeah. It's the creme brulee finish. You know, I've been lightly toasted.
It's not a full roast. You've only been lightly toasted.
Jubei cooks.
What was that?
Jubei.
Jubei cook. All right,
what did
you said? Dex save.
Dex saving throw.
Okay, cool.
Who did Jubei end up with at the end of the campaign? Seilu, right?
Definitely not Kai.
Did you pop out in the force with Seilu?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in the balance of all things, that is a 1 and a 20 with my advantage. So that is a natural 20.
Okay, so you're gonna take one. Wait,
Yes.
let's make a dex saving throw or take. Oh, so you saved, so you don't take any damage. Great.
Perfect.
And then the hut's gonna take 4 points of fire damage.
Shot,
Then
stab,
as a bonus
burn.
action, it's going to take the help action and give me advantage. And how's Thule looking?
So you see Thule, after getting injected multiple times in the back, Thule has wiped blood from his mouth and the corner of his eye, and it doesn't seem to be still bleeding. Like, it seems like he's pretty well patched up.
You
Okay.
can see all the like hypodermic needles sticking out of his
It looks
back.
like he just took an allergy test. Like, it looked like someone just put 50 different shots into his back. But
Okay, I will hold off then, because Gabe reminded me I do have a med pack. Okay, but then I'm gonna deal some more damage here. Taking a shot with my wrist blaster with advantage. It's not great. Okay, that's better. Does a 21 hit the hut?
21 definitely hits the hut.
Okay, 8 points of fire. Not fire. Just what's the blaster damage? Is it fire damage?
Energy.
Energy damage. Thank you.
I've been playing Monster Train 2 lately, and there's a creature in that called the pin cushion, and it's all that I can envision right now of Thule, with just injection needles just like all over their body.
Thule's gonna become a back to junkie,
That's my turn.
Really intentionally getting hurt for another fix.
right? Come on, just punch me one time, man. Just give me an excuse.
What? I stubbed my toe.
This is how Thule winds up in the BDSM community.
Oh, God.
But
That's a hell of a gimp mask.
Good.
You didn't say
Thule,
to
what's
me
that? Why did your crotch just set off the metal
What?
detector? Don't worry about it.
What's my name? Around these parts, they call me Bad Baby.
Hey!
I thought his name would be
Now
Wildcat.
I am the baddest baby.
All right. So the hut on that point comes at you again with 2 slam attacks. That is going to be...
I have a question. Since he's shocked, can he still take both attacks? Like, is it a multi-attack thing?
Yeah, I
If
mean...
he's shocked, you can take action or bonus action, but not both. But I don't know how that works with what
Yeah,
his.
It's a multi-attack.
Yeah, it's a multi-attack, so it's an action.
Cool.
So he's coming at you with 1 slam attack right now because it's pointless to do both. Let's start off with. So he's doing one slam attack, which is going to be a plus 8, 24 to hit.
That might just barely hit.
All right, you're going to take 10 points of kinetic damage, and I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
A 1 and a 4. Hey, so the time I used my inspiration point to get rid of a 1 and a 4, it just came back. So the 1 and the 4 being a lurker in chat.
You're significantly better healed at this point.
All things in balance.
Yes, so I am grappled.
Okay, so you are grappled, and you're being held by him, which takes up his other multi-attack, because he can't do a slam while he holds you, but he can do something else if you're still in his grasp the next round. His mouth's like wide open in your face. You just smelling like frog and like disgusting. He had noodles recently.
I'm sure he didn't pay for them, and I'm even more enraged.
All right, so Plizz, this ruffian, he is going to, with the help action, try a tech check on the door with advantage. Roll for me, what?
I'm not at the console.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
No.
Then with that natural 20, because he rolled a natural 20 and a 15, the door opens. Now what? It's your turn.
All right. How is Plizz looking? Like, are we talking cut up and bloodied, or?
He has been shot, electrocuted, blown up, set on fire. Not stabbed yet,
Fix that.
but he's had better days. But Mama said though it'd be days like this.
Mama did say that. Watt jumps up on the console and moves to there. And all of Watt's powers went away.
Oh no.
Cool. There we go. I have 1 tech point left. So we'll just hang on to it. A grenade device pops out of Watt's pop lad and bounces on the floor, ding, 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 and rolls and wedges itself under the hut. And I need him to make a dexterity saving.
Dexterity saving throw. That is a 9 on the die. Which
Hang on, I've got to hit him first. I apologize.
Okay.
Oh, that was an 18, and then it flipped over. So it doesn't hit, so nothing happens. And I don't think there's any. And then Alexander will pass Watt's turn. Alexander is going to run all the way to here. Why can't I do it? There. Alexander runs all the way to there, just running forward with his vibroblade extended out like a lance, and just runs directly into the dude who attacked our astromech friend. And he is going to make a attack. +5. Well, at least one of us hit something. 23 to hit the ruffian.
You hit him.
That is, and this vibroblade just lodges itself in his chest for 8 points of damage.
8 points. All right. With that, the vibroblade cuts through his body armor and just spills his guts all over the astromech.
And Alexander, one of his heads turns and looks at the droid, and in binary says, "Together, brother."
Dude, you need to have Alexander start tracking his kills on his notches on his helmet.
Okay, I mean
Fucking takes his vibroblade.
he's up to 3 kills so far.
That's what I'm saying. It's fucking hilarious.
See him carving in 3 little teardrops under his screen.
The whole fucking droid revolution starts doing it, and so we have all these droids wandering around with hatches on them.
I love it. You're up, Thule.
He starts carving all over his body, so he looks like a fucking Yakuza, like a droid Yakuza member.
Yeah.
Oh dear, the droid revolution is Yakuza. That's terrifying. So Thule, having caught the slam attack and been grappled, is now going to, seeing that his friends are also focused on this guy now, he and wanting to continue to be the sponge, he is going to counter grapple.
No, you.
So this Thule's gonna get it, it's gonna be just they're gonna be wrapped up in each other.
That's a thing. A total reversal in wrestling. That's a real thing.
So it's
Perfect.
a Uno reverse card. Okay.
That's right. So I don't believe. So I get the. I've never been a grappler before. So I don't. Does rage affect grapple at all?
Yes, you're making an athletics check, and so you get advantage.
Yeah, because it's a strength check.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. And then do I still get the +2 rage bonus to the athletic check, or is that only
no? Because it's not an attack.
It's only damage. Okay. Yeah, melee weapon damage.
But it also counts as an attack, which is if you had multi-attack, you can grapple and attack, or attack and grapple.
I don't have that yet.
Yeah.
He said you.
It is coming soon. You're right. So that is a nat 20 plus 8 for my grapple check.
So
Okay.
many nat 20s today.
Thule came in on one. Like he's ready to go.
Okay, he's gonna use
Same.
his athletics to contest that.
Okay.
And what is it with the nat 20?
So it's a total of 28.
You beat his 18. So you technically have each other grappled right now.
Absolutely. Yep.
And you're doing the arms around each other, the squeezing each other into.
Like I'm imagining Plizz has has an arm around him, and then Thule like just takes the electro hammer like around, and is just like around the hammer, like holding him back.
That's the only. So like Thule being as big as he is, still can't reach his arms
Right.
entirely around this big ass hut. So yeah,
Yeah.
electro hammer does both sides of it, pulling him in. You know, if playing Jedi Survivor taught me anything, is that the electro hammer also has a handle at the top as well as the base. So we are
There you go.
wrapped around there.
Love it.
All right, so that would be Thule's top of the round with Tisk.
Thule whispers in his ear. So as Thule re-grapples him, Thule whispers, 5 whole minutes.
Oh yeah.
As now that he's got his team with him, he's feeling real good.
All right. There's not a lot left for me to do here besides just keep taking blaster shots. So that's pretty much where we're at. I have used all my explosive charges. I have literally used everything. So I'm going to take a couple steps around here and state, it's just you and us, please. The jig's up. And I will, for the sake of it, I will notably set my pistol to stun, so to speak. And I will be making this non-lethal as I take a shot.
Okay,
So maybe, there we go. 18 to hit
you definitely hit.
for 9 points of damage.
All right, so 9. You hit him with a stun blast. Looks like it has an effect, but he's still up. He shakes it off, and he refocuses on Thule. You just hear him, I won't go back.
You won't have a choice.
For
All in the
20,000 you will. I hadn't actually given a number to everybody at that point, so that's the first time you all would have like heard a number about wanting him alive. So that is
What was the number again? I missed it.
for 20,000 you will.
Oh, okay.
Well, how did Shug react to that?
He looks down at his wrist blaster, and then you see him like hit it over to stun. Like, that's it.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
now that nobody else is like alive and within earshot of the room, I'm down to state that.
all right, so this ruffian, now that the door's open,
I'm
he
still broadcasting to the whole
it
station.
runs through at 5,
Oh, God.
10, 15, 20,
Oh, fuck.
25, 30. And he keeps running 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As the astromech, let's see, what does the astromech do? Does he make it? Oh, good God, okay. I'm rolling for this every time. And 5, 10, 15. He wants a piece of Plizz.
Oh no!
Hell yeah!
Viva la revolution!
Ohana means family, man.
This droid's coming with us. I hope you guys understand
Everyone
that.
goes home.
As he takes aim with his blaster at disadvantage.
I just love that he ran up there to make the attack with the ranged weapon. He could have done it from back here, buddy.
He's an astromech. What do you expect? He's not made for combat. He plays chess.
He comes with us, is what he does.
Okay, so that's blaster pistol. That's a 9. He doesn't hit.
Spirit.
Shug.
Right, he's in it in spirit though.
All right, so I think
He's got the
I can't.
touch.
No, I can't. I can't detonate because I don't want to blow up the droid. All right, I'm gonna shock prod. Oh, that's not bad. Does a 15 hit the hut?
15 does hit the hut.
Okay, great. He's taking a whopping 4 points of lightning damage.
All right.
All right, and then it's going to take the bonus action help and give me advantage. A non-lethal attack this time, and that's also a 15.
15 to hit. Yes, you definitely hit.
All right, it's, 7 points of non-lethal energy damage.
Okay. 7 points of non-lethal energy damage. You hit him. I mean, it's taking effect. He's trying to shake
And
it
then
off.
I'm going to take a bonus action to hide under this chair,
Okay.
which literally just looks like me stepping to the left, and like the pillar of the chair is just in front of me now. You can't see me anymore,
He's like going around the back of the chair and like hiding.
basically.
All right. End of
That's my turn.
into Shug's turn, into Plizz's. Plizz with both arms still wrapped around Thule. You see his eyes kind of dazed. What's going on is clearly affecting him. but he's still got his strength wrapped completely around you as he uses his action as a Hutteese or a Hutt wrestler to do a crush attack. The Hutt can crush an opponent grappled by the Hutt. A grappled creature must succeed a strength saving throw. On a failure, the creature takes 2d8 plus 5 kinetic damage and becomes restrained. A creature who is restrained by the Hutt has disadvantage on the saving throw. So, give me a strength saving throw.
It's only a 9 on the die, but a total of 15.
15 barely fails as the DC is 16.
Fuck.
As you will take 2d8 plus 5. So that's a 3, that's an 8, so 16 points of kinetic damage as he squeezes you and you start hearing your ribs popping. He's like,
I already fucked it up for this time, but you said rage gave me advantage on strength checks. Does it give me advantage on strength saving throws as well?
I don't remember. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know.
Yes, and strength saving throws. Okay.
Okay.
So instead of being at disadvantage, the next one will just be flat because I should have had advantage on it this time, and I did not roll that.
you know what? If you're supposed to have
What?
advantage, go ahead and take it.
Yeah, just don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
Significantly better. That becomes a 17.
There you go. You barely passed.
just enough to make it over.
So
Nice.
forget
Perfect.
about that damage and forget about being restrained.
Perfect.
Nice.
You still hear your ribs popping and him laughing, but it doesn't do that much damage.
So does it do any damage at all? Do I still need to mark off
Nope,
any of that? 2d8?
nothing.
Okay.
All right, next up is the Ruffian.
Shook is taunting him. He's like, "Oh look, they're hugging it out."
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45,
He's
50,
out.
55, 60 as he is running. And that is his. What? It is your turn.
Alexander is going to run up next to me and use his bonus action to give me the help action, and then he's going to shoot the butt with his shoulder-mounted blaster as it folds out like the Predator.
Who's shoulder mounted blaster?
Alexander's.
Okay. Like, did Watt have one? That's kind of badass.
No. I'm trying to remember how to do this.
By the way, does anybody else get Gur vibes from Watt?
Oh, 100%.
I'm here for that because I'm a beast, bitch. Grr. And
Okay,
baby.
I'm probably missing with an 11.
You hit his armor class.
Okay, then Alexander, it's the first time he's used his regular blaster. A whopping 2 points of energy damage. Alexander and Watt are going for the kill, so
What?
they
How are they going to
You're
report
fucking
this
kidding me.
on HoloNet News?
Oh no!
Are you fucking serious?
2 points of damage. He had 2 points of damage.
He had 2!
Exactly two.
That's- That
This
sucks.
this 20,000 credit bounty that Tisk wanted, that both Tisk and Shun were trying to keep alive. One shot. How perfect is that?
And Thule went into grapple mode trying to restrain him.
Okay, so mechanical question, super quick. Watt has 1 spell slot left, 1 tech point left. Could I use, instead of healing, use one of my level 1 tech abilities to stabilize him?
Okay, here's a question. Watt being the minion of chaos he is, would he do that?
I'm gonna roll for it. I'm asking if that's permissible.
I'll let you roll to stabilize him if you roll.
All right.
But my
So,
question is,
and
would
this-
Watt actually do that?
This
That's what he's saying. He's gonna roll to see if Watt would actually do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll. Well, I killed the one person who was harming the droid, so like, problem solved. There, the world is saved. The question is, I'm gonna roll a perception check for Watt to see if he noticed what was happening, and that will affect the HoloNet News broadcast. Watt's perception is not, but at least, oh damn. All right, well,
It's a good roll.
yeah, this just in. We've got reports from Omega Station. There's been some kind of conflict inside of the droid mine chamber. It seems the security was breached by a strange flying ball of fur-covered chaos and a droid gone haywire. The former manager, Plizz the Hutt, has been taken into custody for a long list of crimes, including racketeering and threatening the noodle shop. Back to you, Bob.
I take it you're going to attempt to heal him?
Yeah, so Watt is going to use
With that-
his turn to...
With that being said, as Plizz falls unconscious, bleeding from all his wounds,
All right.
Sounds good.
Because Alexander ran up, gave Watt the help action, and then shot. So then Watt is gonna use his turn to roll a.
So as we left off, blaster bolt going into Plizz's chest. He hits the ground. What? That split second of relative clarity. What do you do?
Watt kind of sinks. He's like Alexander is doing the victory dance. He scored the touchdown. He is actively scratching yet another kill marker. This one might count as 2.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
On his head, and Watt hears Tisk's voice crackle across the room in the sudden silence about keeping him alive. And I basically like reach down, put my hand on the pop lad and cock it, just slide it back, and then shoot a dart out of the pop lad. You're like, you don't even know where all these darts are coming from. Watt doesn't know where these darts are coming from. And there's a small little dart that just strikes into Plizz, and then this vapor like releases out of the back of it and then gets sucked down into the wound. And Watt rolls a 20 that's had a little work done on his medicine check to stabilize Plizz.
All right, so working hard on the hut to stabilize him. Eventually, you put your ear on the chest, and you're very much like Sam Neill on the fucking Triceratops, listening as he's breathing and he's unconscious.
At that point, Watt just completely ignores him and goes and celebrates with Alexander.
As soon as Watt steps down, Thule takes over the grapple into a full restraint, just in case this motherfucker wakes up.
And Tisk walks up and kind of like eyeing Tisk and Alexander and like shakes his head a little bit, and then like we'll go down and like do a quick like wherever you would do like a vital check kind of thing, like on a hut. Like you would probably know where to check just to make sure someone's alive.
As you're leaning over, checking, suddenly Watt's right here behind you, whispering in your ear, "How many points did Alexander get?"
He almost lost 12,000.
So he got 12,000 points. Wow.
Tisk just shakes his head and just kind of like gives a shrugging assent.
Like, this is my life.
Like, before confirming that he is in fact alive. Pulls out a pair of binders that are clearly not going to fit and goes, "That won't work. Who's got a rope?"
Thule will nod to his pack. "Should be some in there. I'll keep him locked in until you get him tied up."
At this point,
Oh wait, are we still broadcasting?
Oh,
By this time, you notice the open door, that there is a crowd gathered looking into, not walking in, but looking into the droid mine room.
Hello. The problem has been taken care of, and the droid mind will be taking control of the station again. Right? We can do that, right? I'm looking at. I don't know why, but I'm looking at Watt, and I'm also looking at the droid mind.
The droid mine is looking at Watt. "I will gladly take control of the station again if the Imperial representative releases control of the station."
because I took control of the whole station. Oh no.
That's what 3 successes got you.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll stand there, hands on hips. There's a piece of like console or something that one leg comes up in the Captain Morgan pose. I'm waving at the people, and I turn back to the droid mind. Will you take care of them?
That is my programming. That is my.
Yeah, well, we saw how well that worked out the first time.
You almost
For
see
sure.
like if a droid could like look sad, you see the monitor kind of look down a little bit.
That's right. Be remorseful. You fucked up.
God, you did bad, and you should feel bad.
I encourage you to learn from this experience. And I'll tap a couple of buttons on the pop lad and relinquish control of the station, maintaining my credentials.
So, I hate to say this when Sean's gone, but for the sake of brevity, for the next 2 days, the station starts to put itself together.
Gonna have a montage.
During the process of the station putting itself together, you work arm in arm with Ludo and what's his name? Ludo
Savant.
Ludo and Fonda.
Yeah, that's right. Jane
Fonda is
Fonda.
released, of course, by Plizz. Plizz's men.
But more importantly, what's the name of the new astromech that we have? Because we're also working arm in arm with him.
If this astromech doesn't get named Rocky, there's a problem. I'm just
The astromech name was CM23.
I 100% reprogram him and name him BLAP0.
B0. Blazo? Balboa. Okay.
nice.
Roll just for the sake of it. I'll get into. You guys keep in mind what you're doing for 2 days. Let me get through the fluffy text real quick.
You got it.
So for the next 2 days, the station slowly puts itself together under the watchful eye of the droid mind taking over again. Fonda, now free from Plizz's captivity, works arm in arm with Ludo to build and work on the Bad Baby. What upgrades were you doing to the Bad Baby again? You were doing the recreation center that was being turned into storage and a workshop.
Yeah, we had workshop and hidden storage.
Hardened prow.
We wanted the hardened prow, and we wanted a threat tracker.
Okay, so we'll get to that.
There were a few other things on the list, but those. So I have 4 level 0 upgrades and 2 level 1 upgrades, and then a thermite cannon.
I was obviously out for a long time with bullshit going on in life. One thing I would like to request, it can be a part of the workshop or whatever, is a legitimate sealable armory, a place to store the big guns.
So I think that would require another suite space.
We can put it like an armory suite in, or we can just put it in the cargo bay. Like we can make our own, because we're not planning on using the cargo bay for like actual cargo.
And keep in mind, you don't have to do everything right now.
Well, that's the next question, is like how much. I guess we don't know how much work we just earned from them. Like how much is this going to cover? How much do they even have the pieces to outfit us with?
So, we'll get to that in a second. So 2 days pass. Through the course of the 2 days, a droid mine helping the people recover the station from the damage that Plizz did. The noodle shop finally getting the supplies it needs to where she can actually make noodles, and the questionable prawn-like meat is no longer questionable as she starts getting fresh sea delicacies from Mon Calamari.
But is the cockroach noodle still an option on the menu? Because like some of us enjoyed that. Lost opportunity.
So within the 2 days around the table, what is everyone doing for 2 days in this station?
Restaurants, they start getting their name out, and it's just never quite the same.
I'll go first.
Sure.
Watt is going to try to convince the droid mind that this droid, the astromech, belongs to us now as fair compensation.
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage because you have those credentials.
You got it.
This droid
14.
is being requisitioned by the Imperial Navy.
The droid mine is very reluctant to give up his chess partner.
I will, as a part of the conversation, I will indicate that now that he need not be fearful of the loss of an asset hidden within his memory core, the sand, that the droid mine should invite members of the community both for conversation as well as games.
Okay.
I will say that in a Watt manner.
Eventually, over the course of 2 days, and maybe a couple of
Did you
games.
just tell the droid mine to go outside?
Yeah, you touch glass.
Touch grass.
Wait, no, it's a space station. Touch glass.
Touch sand.
Touch glass.
Don't
Sand.
touch grass. Touch glass. That's right.
Touch glass. Through the course of 2 days and a couple of Dejart games, you're able to convince the droid mind, so you have attained 1 astromech droid.
Fuck yeah.
And for the record, I'm not planning on this. This is beginning of the droid army that stays on the ship. Like Watt is not. Watt mechanically has Alexander, and that's it.
Yeah, why do you guys need to hire people? Watt's just gonna build a droid for every station.
Oh, there's droids already on the ship. We just haven't found them yet.
Okay, so
So however long that takes, and then I will also assist in the repairs and work.
all right.
Wherever someone of my skill set would be best utilized. Traveling through ductwork and in Jeffrey's tubes and working on wiring in places where humans can't get.
Who's Jeffrey?
Shug, what is Shug
Does he
doing for
have
2
tubes?
days?
So I think I'm gonna take on the kind of like foreman-esque role that I took on last time, and where I'm kind of just like directing Watt and Ludo and Fonda and everyone that is like repairing repairing the ship, making sure that everything gets installed correctly and logistics and all that bullshit.
Okay. All right. Tisk, what are you doing?
Tisk is reestablishing communications with the bounty hunters guild, and would probably snag some time from Shug and or Watt as they're available to kind of help coordinate getting a new bounty board communication spot set back up on station, as well as ensuring that Plizz is appropriately locked down and detained throughout that time frame until we can figure out how we're delivering him back to Nulhata.
We just have a cargo pod in the cargo bay.
I mean, we have a big ass cargo pod, so if we'll chain him down wherever he needs to be chained down.
Well, I was wondering if
that would be step one, really.
Do they do Uber pickup here? Can we pay a percentage of the bounty to get them to come here and pick him up?
I would be willing.
Yeah,
to
that's
do
actually
that so that we don't have
not
to go out
a
of
bad
our way.
idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to send a communication out to Nulhata to see if they'll take a little bit off the bounty to come pick him up.
Yep.
Okay.
Whether that would be through Nulhata or through the Bounty Hunters Guild, whichever direction that would make sense to negotiate that. That is how Tisk would operate.
What skill would you want to use to try to convince them to do this?
I'm gonna go with. Let's see. I'm gonna go with. This is a stretch, but I'm gonna go with insight on grounds that Tisk knows better than to try and negotiate this himself, so he puts Shug in charge of the discussion instead.
That's fair. I'm fine with this. Do you want me to roll?
Yes.
All right, so this is gonna be persuasion then.
And you're still rolling insight then?
I mean, however Bill wants me to handle that. Essentially, I would if it comes down to trying to make this argument back and forth or whatever, Tisk would start the conversation, open the door, and then literally just drag Shug over to the communications.
I would love to do this because this is the first time I get to use my haggler feat. So the haggler feat lets me roll advantage on persuasion checks and deception checks when I'm bartering or trading, which I think this would apply.
Okay, I'll tell you. Here's what I'll do. So to give a feature that I am doing with this as well, for my bounty hunter background, I would like to use ear to the ground to find a connection that I have on Nulhata and use that to get the conversation going.
Okay. Hell yeah.
All right. Then roll for it.
All right, here we go. First roll is a 15, and the second roll is a 5. So 15 plus 8.
All right.
23.
And you said you want to establish a
And
connection.
then I don't know. Do you need Jacob to roll too? And I don't know how you want to do this.
Well, you're talking about getting a hold of someone on. That's just a bounty hunter background, right?
Yeah, you're in frequent contact with people in the segment of society that your chosen quarry moves through. These people might be associated with the criminal underworld, rough and tumble folk of the streets, members of high society. This connection comes in the form of a contact in any city you visit, a person who provides information about the people and places of the local area. So, I'm trying to lean into that combination of that and the bounty hunting and whatnot to establish a connection with someone on Nulhata that would tie into the bounty claim.
All right.
Yep.
So as soon as Tisk, you and Shug working together, as soon as you mention Lazaro, you instantly are put in contact with a Hutt clan.
Oh shit.
Who placed the bounty. They agree with Shug's rolls. They agree to come pick up Lazaro, only shaving 5,000 off the top of the 20.
Can I haggle that down?
What do you want to do to haggle it down?
Good question.
At one point, Watt is walking through the room, on some random task that he has assigned himself. And you just hear, make sure they know that the droid took him down. Just keep walking. I say that when you're on the phone with your friend, like.
I'm gonna persuade. I want to do a persuasion again. So I'm gonna say, come on now. Look. It wasn't me that took the bounty. It was this Trandoshan. I'm sure you've heard of him. His name's Tisk Tisk Boom. Sorry, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly.
That one. He gives the exact same correction he's given every time whenever he's talking about like the name changing. It sounds exactly the same.
And he's a very illustrious bounty hunter. And you know how Trandoshans are with their points, and you're insulting him by taking that much off. But I'm sure if you're able to give a little extra, it might be willing to do some more work for you in the future.
All right, roll me a persuasion.
Does this still count as bartering?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, first one is 13 on the die, and second one is a 3. So that's going to be a 21.
21. All right. Some hostile negotiations with this hut you have over the comms, and they agree to cut down the 5,000 in fuel costs to a mere 3,000, leaving you with 17.
Right. I can handle that.
Right.
As you're getting off, there's a Watt climbs up into the picture, like that, like your dog or your cat, like taking over. And I just kind of pull the camera down towards me. Thank you.
Okay. So over the course of the next 2 days, Plizz is picked up by a hut security team, mostly thugs, as one hut is.
Fuck yeah.
Looks like a much fatter, older version of Plizz that comes in on a skid. Doesn't
It's his dad.
Hell yes.
as
Pops had to come pick up his asshole son.
Is his dad a lawyer? Like, is that where we're at right now?
but as
Plizz is my dad's a lawyer guy.
as Plizz is taken on to the docking bay going onto this hut ship, as he tries to speak, the older hut snaps his grubby fingers, and a gag is put in Plizz's mouth.
Nice.
As he is
Watt
led
is
onto the ship.
cackling if he sees this.
You are paid 17,000 credits in hut marks.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully that spends elsewhere.
They're not digital. These are full chips.
Oh, we're getting a whole ass like treasure chest kind of thing.
Yep. As in, 2 Wookiees come down and set 2 chained Wookiees come down and set this hellaciously large wooden chest carved with very thick cake-like female hut figures.
Okay.
They're kicked up though, right?
They caked up.
All caked.
Like buttercream caked up. So they leave this chest and the entire entourage goes back up the skid of the ship and they take off out of the port.
Am I getting the right mental image when I'm seeing like skeleton crew, like literally a bucket full of credits here?
Yes.
Or
bucket full of
is
credits.
this hut? Okay, so this is not hut specific currency. They just minted it.
Yeah.
And it's theoretically sellable elsewhere.
Yes, very much. You just got a pirate booty chest.
No, Thule has a pirate booty.
Literally a hut booty chest, because there's carved booties all over
Yep.
it.
Love it.
So with the Plizz thing being handled, Thule, what are you doing for the next 2 days?
So Thule would spend some time making sure that Plizz is as uncomfortable as possible. So that's like his downtime activity. Like that's like while he's eating his like cup noodles, he's like pissing on Plizz at some point.
You're pissing
But
on him
then,
or pissing off? Pissing him off.
Both.
Yeah, okay, good answer.
Answer yes.
Yes, and just like teasing him in hutties constantly. But for the work day, he is very much focused on starting at the droid mind and working his way back out. So like going through the education center, going through everything, and just whatever heavy lifting, whatever movable objects, whatever was destroyed or stripped, he's repairing and putting pieces back together for the station.
What a guy.
All right. So after 2 days,
Thanks,
yeah.
You got to look nice in public and be an asshole in private.
So after 2 days, all of you separated doing your own thing. Your comm links go off at the same time. A voice that you've become very familiar with. A quiet, very, very, very respectful, very nice kid. The crew of the Bad Baby. Ludo needs to talk to you. Can you come to his workshop?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll head right there.
So you guys reconvening outside Ludo's workshop, walking inside, you see the place is just a buzz of work. Droids, some of them were, Watt helped work with the Gonk droid, still in pieces but slowly being put back together by Ludo. Ludo's sitting at the table, still with a leg up from his epic brush with death, thanks to Watt. He looks back. Yeah, we need to start talking a little bit about compensation. I got some good news and some bad news. What do you want to hear first?
Before this conversation proceeds any further, I'm assuming the chest we got is relatively secure in the short term, right? Like that hasn't.
Depends on where you put it.
I put it into my inventory, but I mean that doesn't mean anything. My point is, Shug would be careful with it.
Okay. Where did you hide it on the? Basically, are you hiding it on the ship? Because if it is, I need someone to roll a stealth check to say where you hid it.
I would.
Actually,
I think we request that the droid mine keep it secure for us. I feel like that's.
Yep.
Okay.
Gabe, did you have a different idea, or was that your idea, Gabe?
That was my idea.
Oh,
great.
Completely
Great
sold.
minds.
Droid Mind acts like a bank and puts it in a secure lock chest for you guys. The whole thing.
yeah.
It actually goes down into the floor.
Very smart.
Perfect.
Good thinking, guys.
So
Yeah, super smart.
yeah, don't even have to roll for that because that's its purpose. So
Hell yeah.
Ludo looks and he says, "All right, good news or bad news? Which one do you want first?"
The best news.
I said bad
I
news.
always vote for bad news first.
All right.
Makes the good news sweeter.
Bad news is you're coming up a little short on everything you want to do. However, we were able to get your hardened plat prow in, and we got your workshop and your extra storage, your hidden storage. We got all that taken care of. That we're even with that. Everything you did with Plizz, everything you did for the station, I'm gonna call the work and everything fair. However, also I'll throw in the work for installing the thermite cannon and the threat tracker.
They had one?
Nope.
Yes!
That's-
They had a thermite cannon!
Nope. Not too soon, buddy. That's the bad news.
Sorry, that
I'll
was
do-
player me and Thule getting very excited.
I'll do the work on both of those for helping the station and a little bit of extra credits that you throw my way. Let's say about 8,000 credits on top of that, and you're getting about 100 to 130,000 credits worth of work. I hope you know. However,
There's
here's the problem, and we can help each other out here. I don't have a thermite cannon. I don't have a threat detector, and as good as Fonda is, he can't make one of each. But I know where you can get them. And it happens to be someplace where I need something too.
All right. It better not be. Where was the planets we just came from?
Oh, it ain't another
It
planet.
better not be Braca.
No, it ain't another planet. It's 2 stations over because it just showed up.
there.
Shit.
What?
He pulls down a screen and he zooms in on the monitor to the station that's almost on the other side of Lentilles. And you see him as he zooms in and he pulls it up, putting the 2 fingers on the screen, pulling it up, zooms in on a Gazanti Imperial freighter. You see, they just showed up in dry dock for repairs. They'd have your thermite cannon. They'd have your threat detector. And they would have an alternative fuel converter, which I need. But here's the problem. You can't go in guns blazing like you did Plizz. That's Imperial. And as much as I don't care if any of you hate Imperials, this station, we don't need any Imperial entanglements. Lantilles doesn't need any Imperial entanglements. So the parts you need and the part I need is on that ship.
Watt literally raises his hand.
He looks at Watt and kind of scoots back a little bit.
Alexander's eyes go red for just a moment.
Yeah, a little
Who
bit.
owns that station?
Owns that station? Oh, that's operated by a droid mine. But you don't deal with them. You're going to have to deal with the Imperials on that ship. So if you steal, let's not use the S word. If you procure the parts that you need and the part that I need as payment, I would appreciate it if they didn't know.
Okay, next question. Who's doing the repairs?
You just see a big grin on Ludo's face. Maybe you guys, if I can pull enough strings.
I raise my hand again. Next question.
Yeah.
Can we put a brig on the ship, please?
Okay, I'm confused. You want a brig or an armory?
Yes. So the thought being, and follow the logic here, one thing about Imperial ships is that they were designed, and this is Gabe knowing Star Wars lore, feel free to rip any of this out,
nerd.
just throw it out the window. And leaning into Watt's history of working on decommissioning, scrapping ships for the Empire as a repurposed species. Imperial ships were built modular, right? So you need a brig compartment, you go grab a brig compartment and install it,
Okay.
etc. I know our ship is not, or I assume our ship is not built that way. But if we can rip an armory compartment and a brig compartment and reuse the laser grid and the security and the lock doors and stuff, if we can rip those parts off,
then you need to talk to your team, because that is pretty much how the ships work. Is there's compartments and you replace them, and I believe that of course I understand you were gone during this time. They looked all over the ship. That's the reason they got rid of the recreation, or was it the recreation? Is that what it's called? Recreation?
The recreation.
Yeah.
The recreation.
They got rid of the
yeah.
recreation suite to put a workshop in, and there was talk of taking one of the cargo bays and parting it into new suites.
Yep.
Because suite, the suites on the ship, I think were all called for. Were all taken up already.
No, I don't think so.
I think we had a little bit of leeway left.
Yeah.
But it was also a matter of like credits of doing all of that up front. So
Yeah.
and
So we were at 3 of 5. If we took out the rec center and put in the workshop and hidden storage, we'd be at 4 of 5, and we'd still have 1 left, unless we want to change the other storage compartment to something.
okay, got it. So the modules that have been negotiated already are going into one of those cargo compartments.
Yes. So
I don't think I've seen them wrap yet, so I'm not.
I thought I put one up in the chat for you. Anyways, as Ludo's listening to you,
so what we've
There's a
discussed,
map pinned.
yeah, what we've discussed so far doesn't involve having to like retcon one of the cargo bays.
Yeah.
So like we're within the capacity of the ship and have one
and you still have a cargo
slot
base.
left that we could put in, and we have the option of reworking one of the cargo bays
Ludo
if we needed to.
says that, you know what, that's something, that's a lot of extra work. You could technically do that, but I'm still working on your original tasks. You want a thermite cannon, you want a threat detector. I don't have one, they do, but they also have something I need. But what I'm saying is, I don't want you going over there near this planet blowing up an Imperial ship. I don't want an Imperial ship blowing up anywhere near this planet. I don't even want to know them to know that you're there.
We understand what you're saying, Ludo.
Yeah.
We don't even know if we're going to do it yet, so just calm down.
But I'm saying, if you want what you want, it's there.
For the sake of the things that you're asking for, Gabe, I think if we're trying to do one suite from here, we should look at the security suite. It's basically a smaller brig, smaller armory, and smaller secure storage without being a dedicated slot of like a full-on armory, a full-on brig, etc. So it's like a small version of all of those.
I think that's perfect.
That sounds great.
Well, I will add it to my list.
So Ludo kicks
What was
back.
it? Security? Something?
The security suite.
Yeah, like having a place to put prisoners is not a bad idea at all, especially considering like that's kind of what we're going to be going around and doing.
Like it will only allow us to have a prisoner at a time, not 4 prisoners at a time.
Yeah,
But-
but that's fine.
Or a very compressed hut.
Just one hut, just
So back in the can.
Oh God! Gabe and I went to see Ralphie May live, and that was a joke. That was a joke one of his friends made about putting Ralphie May in a Honda. What was it? A Honda Fit?
I don't remember.
But he's like, yeah, it's like trying to put Ralphie May, who was a big fat comedian, trying to put him back in that little bitty car. It's like trying to put the biscuit dough back in the can.
It has been a running gag for Bill and I forever.
Oh God, it's so great.
Love it.
fantastic.
So here's a list of questions that kind of asking out of character, but like a rapid fire series. Do we know what the crew complement looks like of the ship?
Nope.
And we don't know where they came from.
You can theorize. As far as you know, it's an Imperial ship. You might get over there, it's not Imperials at all.
Yeah.
But it does look like an Imperial ship. Imperial markings, Imperial gets anti-freighter, everything.
Can the droid mind of that station take the shuttle, confiscate it? Is that something that could be done?
You don't know. Each droid mind of each station has its own personality, and the droid minds are independent.
Well, we know this one has a flaw in its logic program. Maybe we can do the same thing.
Did we requisition the sand? Let's go run the gag on, run the bit on another droid
Yeah.
mind.
I'm saying.
Well, out of character, Watt is not going to turn down the chance to go brand more Imperials. And everybody loves a good heist. But also, Watt speaks up. Aren't we supposed to go somewhere?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
I forgot.
I
The
didn't.
threat tracker might be helpful in avoiding the scans or the patrols around the island or the planet we're going to.
That was our reasoning for wanting to get it in the first place. So I still stand behind the decision of outfitting a ship first and making sure we survive the mission before we go on the mission.
Kim, maybe also use that ship.
Or at least take a tag from it or something so that we can pass off as Imperial.
Watt spews off a whole bunch of technobabble about taking its transponder code and utilizing it.
Ludo said,
Oh, you don't mean taking the ship literally?
I'm not hearing this. I just want to say that.
What?
Exactly.
Oh, he's still here.
I forgot you were here.
Ludo, come on, you're practically family now. Just EMFs or something, you know.
I'll tell you this.
Brilliant.
Either you can take your ship as is and give me 8,000 credits for the work that's done with a heavy discount for helping out friends and family. Or you can go, still a little something, and we can call it square if you bring me the fuel converter.
You don't want the whole ship?
No. I don't want anything to happen to that ship because I don't want those Imperials come sniffing.
You don't want anything to happen to the ship besides it to misplace its fuel converter.
Or its thermal cannon, or its threat detector.
Or it's security suite?
If you can steal an entire security suite, that's up to you.
You need the whole ship.
No, you don't. If you need the whole ship, you don't need it near here. You don't need it near Lentilles.
So, through the course of a montage, Watt sketches out the most absurd, useless plan. But there are kernels of usefulness and kernels of truth inside this plan. With this plan, the ship is stolen and jumped away to another system, and then blind jumped to a third system. And in that system, there happens to be a bad baby waiting for us. We strip it down for the parts we need and leave it adrift.
So, you'll have to excuse Sean's lack of knowledge of Star Wars. The size of the ship that he's talking about seems large.
It is.
It's just a little bit larger than our ship.
He said it's a freighter. So
Did you watch Mandalorian?
Okay, all right.
You watched all of Mandalorian, right, Sean?
I did not finish Mandalorian. No, we have not watched the last season.
I'll post a picture.
No, did you see second season?
Yes.
Okay, you know the freighter that when they're on the water planet and when they meet Bo-Katan for the first time, the freighter that he helps them take, where the captain shot the two pilots, that's a Gazanti freighter.
Okay.
It's big, but it's not a cruiser.
Yeah, and it is crewed usually by small crews.
That was my next question of like how large of a garrison is on the ship. Okay.
Depends.
we don't know that there's actually like. So it's an Imperial freighter. It's got Imperial markings, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there's stormtroopers on the ship or even soldiers.
You don't know yet.
Well, no, that was more of a Sean question. Like, would a freighter, an Imperial freighter, have a contingent of soldiers?
It could, but I'm not sure. I guess cargo.
If it's more like a freighter-based crew, and it's not necessarily a ship of war, it might not have.
It looks like it's just from the scan. It looks like there are 2 turbo laser emplacements, and it can carry TIE fighters, but they're attached to the outside because they won't fit inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we see evidence of TIE fighters, Bill?
Not on the scan. Doesn't mean there's not 2 waiting for them somewhere or running patrols. But you do know when you came here, Lentilles adamantly holds an aura of neutrality. That's how they're surviving right now. But with that being said, you guys can have a week to ponder this heist, as we are going to call it.
That's good.
I love it.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
I wanted to put a heist in there for you guys. You talked about it.
But Truly is so bad at heist. He is large and loud.
Thule is a pirate. Believe in yourself. And we get there and we leave evidence that Hondo stole it.
I'm here for that.
Everyone wins.
Yep, I'm here for
Except
that.
for Hondo. Hondo doesn't win.
Yeah, but Hondo won't die.
Hondo always finds a way to win. Let's be honest.
Have you heard that sea shanty yet, Hondo Anaka? That was so good. Oh, it was so good.
I did a good job of it. Yeah, I really enjoyed listening to that.
In the Star Wars chat. It's Star Wars sea shanties, and one's called Hondo Anaka, and it's absolutely
Hilarious.
amazing.
Is it done in the style of an actual sea shanty?
Oh yeah,
Like,
they all
yes.
are. All of them are traditional sea shanties style. They're amazing.
Hilarious.
The entire thing is amazing.
yo.
It's all cadence and call and response based. Like,
Yep.
yeah,
So
solid
great.
shantying was done.
Yep.
Many a shanty was had.
They chanted.
Many a
They
shanty
chanted
was
the
had.
hell out of it. Just chanted all over.
I hate when that happens.
Depends.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you need. So you don't chant yourself.
Yep. Let's
Get out.
chant happens. That's all I gotta say.
I just love having a group of people where we can set up jokes and let somebody else knock it out. You know,
Chant it out.
I trust you all to pick up what's been put down.
Yep.
I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
Literally, in this case.
It's the chant.
Oh my god.
A bunch of shan heads.
I rolled a 2.
All right,
All right,
Tisk, Thule, Watt, Chug.
13 leading the pack.
Tisk, Tuli, Watt, Chug. All right, Tisk.
I'm
lead us
gonna
off.
throw mine to Tula tonight for just the absolute disdain for Plizz throughout the entirety of all of this. The smack talk, the literally dedicating your 2 days afterward to making him as uncomfortable as possible while we end up talking to him in Huttese the entire time just to spite him. I have been waiting to see Thule just ruthless toward a Hutt, and it did not disappoint tonight. I fucking loved it.
I'll restrain a dead body. I'm not scared.
And of course, just taking an absolute beating throughout the
My
entire
favorite type of
fight
cake is
as
sponge
well.
cake.
But there's enough cake to go around.
There's a lot of cake. There's a lot of cake tonight.
A lot of cake.
And playing into the interaction with Plizz, Bill, this is a small thing. The fucking Hutt laugh that you have, I loved it. It made me chuckle every time. So sometimes it's the little things.
Thank you. Tuli, you're next.
Gosh, I had a lot of fun. I love the haggling with the Hutt clan.
Yeah.
But I also really enjoyed Balboa and reskinning this R2 unit. The Eye of the Tiger playing in the background as this R2 unit, just rolls his way back to our ship. I'll just say both of those things. Between the Tisk Shug combo, dealing with the Hutt clan and making sure we didn't pay him a penny more than we needed to. Truly appreciates that. But also this reskinning of the R2 unit was solid, and I love the revolution that's occurring aboard.
We gotta paint him the color of Rocky's shorts now.
No American flag R2 units, please.
No. His new official designation is BLB-0A.
Yeah.
BLB-0A. Okay, I did not write that down correctly. Okay.
No, I didn't say it that way the first time, but I was working on it.
BLB-0A. That works.
He is now part of the droid revolution.
And then, Bill, for you, my inspiration is more based on a GM DM standpoint than the session itself. But this idea of taking the group of players that you have and dangling an additional carrot of you can get the rest of the shopping list if you want, but it has nothing to do with your mission. You damn right we're gonna take the carrot. So thanks for manipulating all of us.
Yeah, you can go on your mission,
No.
you can do a heist.
I'm successfully manipulated.
You rolled a 2 on your insight.
I appreciate that. And what?
I dread the day when Watt has to plan how to pirate a Imperial ship because he's the only one who knows how to get it. Anything Watt has to plan is going to go horribly wrong in a spectacular fashion. Bill, from a DM standpoint, thank you for letting me edit my choices after the fact once I realized that I was literally going to kill him with 2 points of damage.
I was hoping you just killed him.
But man, I literally left it up to a roll and I said, okay, it's got to be a 15. There's a 25% chance he heard. Like I got a B to 15 and I literally rolled a 16.
I
Shug wouldn't have
wanted,
even really been that mad.
I wanted that animosity between Tisk and Wyatt. I thought that would have been hilarious.
What wants people to be happy? It made Tisk happy and Alexander got all the points. So
I was hoping for a weekends at Bernie's. You trying to sell Plizz as being alive.
oh no.
Oh God.
They kind of pick him up. Oh, that's really weird. He was alive like an hour ago.
A
The
weekend,
bastard must have offed himself with all these weak old wounds.
weekend at Ben Kenobi's.
Yeah. So, Bill, my comment to you is, rolling with character choices and helping the characters tell the story they want to tell within reason. Always a wonderful aspect to have in a DM,
No, thank you.
rather than having what they want to happen shoved down your throats.
Exactly.
You're phenomenal with it, and every time I play a game.
Okay.
In player choice, Thule, I'm gonna come back to you, man. 5 whole minutes.
Yeah. That line.
That like crushingly grappling back. That whole thing was just really
Thank you.
and Shug.
Hell yeah. I'm going to start with Bill. Bill, one of the things I love about your encounter design is that it's never just like a straight up combat. There's always something going on in the environment that we have to deal with. Or not always, but like a lot of times. And it's something that I've tried to incorporate into my encounter building because you do it so well. And so I love the whole like the droid mind, but also like it reacting to us and trying to vent us into space. Like that all made total sense. That it was something we had to deal with, and also terrifying. Like just a good encounter design all around.
Oh, thank you.
And then player wise, a lot of cool stuff tonight. Jacob, I liked the whole you pulling me in to negotiate the bounty thing. That was fun, and I liked the way you were able to use your background skills to facilitate that. I appreciated that.
Thanks. Yeah, it seemed both in character and the smart decision, which it always is nice when those two things align. So
Yep.
yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed the haggling.
All right. I'm gonna go back up the list, starting with Shug. Small thing, like really small thing, but it made me laugh. Was he's worth 20,000 credits? Immediately switches to stun.
Click.
Yeah.
No preamble, no nothing. Just okay. I get it.
Chug's a pragmatist above all else.
Yeah, that cracked me up. What the one? I knew you were gonna help them put back the station, which I thought was really great. 2, it's very, very small, very simple, but convincing in the process of getting Balboa, convincing the droid mind to make friends. That's such a what thing, but yes.
Touch glass.
Touch grass, bro.
Touch glass. No, it's an orbit. Touch glass.
That's
I said glass.
Yeah.
I said grass.
So yes, I thought that was great. Thule, your entire fight with Plizz, and when you bounced off the rope to slam back on him, like that I was like that was everything I wanted in that fight. Was that was amazing. That was great.
You wanted wrestlers, you got wrestlers.
Oh,
Do you get a title now? Like Thule the Crusher?
you made
Top
up.
Rope Thule?
You made up for
Top
losing.
rope.
You made up for losing to Swoljar.
Well, damn.
He didn't lose to Swoljar.
He
He
did.
threw a fight.
No one
He
knows
had
that.
to help Swolchar beat him.
You're gonna run into Swoljar later on. I hope so.
God, I hope there's no no prerequisites to fighting Holjar next time.
The funny thing is, like, I told Plizz that you were a prize fighter. He fucking knew what he was getting into.
Tisk, the lobbing fucking grenades, like, I was like, when is he gonna run out? And then you eventually like, oh yeah, I don't have any left. I'm like, oh my god, he used them all.
Yeah.
I knew when you made
Literally
this character.
every form of explosive I had on me had been used by the end of that fight.
As it should be.
You now have one because Watt gave you the one grenade he had left.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
He saw your bandolier empty. Here you go.
he just comes back. At some point, just like sneaks it back in my bandolier because it just looks so sad and empty.
But you know it was Watt because the detonator is just a jury-rigged little comms device.
Yeah, he'll specifically not fidget with that one like he does with his others. Until he makes sure.
I think all
Actually,
of you would
okay.
call. I think all of you would call foul if I did not give the inspiration to Thule tonight.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
100%.
Yeah. So,
Appreciate that.
all right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed listening to this session 23 of the Star Wars Hunters podcast with the Forever DMs. I am your DM, Bill, as you guys know me as, but you might know me as Al, the VTuber, with Book of the Dead. Love playing this game with you guys. Love playing the game with the Forever DMs. And as we like to say here at the Forever DMs, please practice kindness. It is a free action, and shanty happens.
Shant happens.
Shant happens. So, which is going to be the title of this episode.
Excellent.
So, catch you guys next week, and see you in the universe.